how do you sort of change your workflow, change the way that you perceive creating videos, creating YouTube content, creating products? Like, how has your sort of mind opened once you decided to kind of change the direction that you were going in?
I would say when you are trying to improve yourself, especially in the beginning of your career, when you're trying to improve yourself as a commercial director, you often come across this tip or like a advice to prep all the time, prep everything, like, do everything in the prep so that you don't spend the client's money, so that you don't fall flat, so that you get the highest chance of succeeding. That makes a lot of sense when you're a commercial director. And I followed that advice, and I have conditioned myself so much to just never, ever have anything left to its own devices or for the post or fixing it in post. I would say now versus then, it's a lot more. That approach is a lot more like what a documentarian would approach it like. So
exploratory?
Yeah, I should say it's like a hunter-gatherer kind of approach. So I hunt, bring it all to the table, to the editing table, and then I try to make sense of it later within that like post-production timeline.
Yeah.
And it feels very different, very interesting, and also I feel like less pressure too, because I have found time and time again that you go out there, you shoot a bunch of stuff, you bring it back, and then something beautiful happens there in the editing. It's not a bad approach. I would say it's a very different approach, and very different stories come out of that. And it feels less polished.
I'm sure you had to almost you had to like recondition yourself to even do that type
to
of
allow
creating.
myself to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. But now it feels natural too. I would say now I don't know, if I would go back to a commercial set, I would probably do everything in prep still. But if I was to make a feature or even a short, especially with the shorts now, I would say, yeah, this year or next year, there's probably going to be a lot more shorts. Not a lot more shorts, but a few shorts planned for sure. And I do think about it regularly, and I'm like, I do want to allow that exploratory time where maybe there's 1 or 2 or 3 days of a 3-day shoot that I schedule everything out of it. Like I have my AD, having everything set up, because that's where the most amount of budget is going to go to. And then I want to have another 3 or 4 days with my DP, with my actor, skeleton crew, to just go there and see what else can we make while still, trying to put together the edit so that I see it from both kind of perspectives.